Hey guys, so now we will be learning the parts of the hip bone. Okay, so this is the right way to hold the hip bone. So the hip bone consists of three parts: ilium, pubis, and ischium. Okay, so ilium consists of three borders: anterior border, posterior border, and the line which you are watching here is medial border. Okay, so this anterior border consists of two spines: anterior superior iliac spine, anterior inferior iliac spine. Okay, and the posterior border consists of two spines: posterior superior iliac spine and posterior inferior iliac spine. Okay, so this is called as iliac fossa. Iliac fossa, and the outer surface is called as the gluteal region, where the gluteus muscles are attached. So this is called as the pubic part or pubis, and this is the symphyseal surface. Symphyseal surface, okay, where the another hip bone attaches. Okay, then it consists of the upper part is called as the superior ramus, and the lower part is called as the inferior ramus. Inferior ramus. This part is called as the symphyseal surface. Okay, so the inferior ramus is divided into two parts. The part which is nearer to the symphyseal surface is inferior ramus only, but the behind posterior portion is called as the ischial ischiopubic ramus. Okay, and now as we talk about this posterior side, this large groove is called as greater sciatic notch, and the smaller one which is below is called as the lesser sciatic notch. Between the greater sciatic notch and lesser sciatic notch there is a spine. It's called as the ischial spine. This one. Okay, then the big elevated part is called as the ischial tuberosity. When the muscles are going to attach, it is divided into four parts, which we will be learning in the next video. Okay, then you must be watching that this groove and this hole, what are they called? The one which is here, which have some margins, is called as the acetabulum, where the head of the femur gets attached. Okay, and this hole is called as the obturator foramen. It's called as the obturator foramen. This is the gluteal region, as everyone knows. And the one thing I forgot to tell you, the superior ramus consists of three parts. Okay, first, which is called as the crest, the second, which is called as the tubercle, and the third, the line which is going towards the ilium, like you will be seeing here, going towards the ilium, is called as the pecten pubis. And the pecten pubis, where it ends, there is an elevation which is called as iliopubic eminence. Okay, so, and this rough surface is called as the auricular surface. So this was about our hip bone. This is the perfect way to hold the hip bone, where the greater sciatic notch must be on our thumb, then this acetabulum must be on the outer surface, or you can learn also this one, the medial border also should be in the inside, medial side. Okay, thank you so much for listening me, and sorry if you have any background voice. Thank you.